Welcome to the Weekly Controversies. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by my host, Jo, and the Golden One, Rob Gold, and the man who is the rock of the Irish podcast scene, Mr. Martin McMahon, is back because apparently I need a security guard / watchdog tonight. And this is Weekly Controversies. The show where we endeavour to try and get cancelled each and every week.
And why do you do that, Tony?
It
doesn't matter why you do that!
Doesn't matter if the rock
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha.
Don't call me the rock
And
again.
this week, we will be previewing the Gaff Party weekend, which is already shrouded in controversy. And for that, I'm going to hand over to the Golden One, Rob Gold.
Thanks very much, guys. And I say welcome to this week. So obviously with the Gaff party there for Belfast, so at the minute we only have two confirmed.
Whoa. Why are we starting off with Belfast? Like, should we not be starting off with the Wolves show? It's the first show of the fucking weekend.
What are you on about, man? What do you mean, Wolves?
The fucking Wolves show.
Wolves is not fucking happening.
The fuck do you mean Wolves isn't happening? Where's the
It's
announcement?
not happening. Have you been
Wolves,
reading the news?
Wolves is a bit like Trent 7. It pulled out.
Well, I wasn't fucking told. I didn't see no fucking announcement.
Oh.
Whatever.
No, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it like that. I just trying to remind you. Like, it's just.
I wasn't fucking told. Right,
Give that man an
you should...
Oscar. Give that man an Oscar.
Next time you can fucking let me know. Like, God.
That's what Facebook is for.
Who uses fucking Facebook? Was it 2024 now? 2024. Who uses fucking Facebook? Fine, Rob. Rob, we'll do it your way. We'll just forget Wolves is even happening.
Yeah, we may as well forget Wolves is happening. I booked my flights and everything just went tits up.
Well, I heard we're getting this podcast live from Wolves called Rob Takes the Hanger. So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah,
Well, if we're going to talk about Wolves, I'm just going to say that for someone who's been over there the once, they're just full of Tories, and so is Trent Seventh. But we'll get into him later.
and, like the thing about it is, like Wolves is just going to be basically going to be Rob Gold versus Wolves, and that's going to be it. Do you know what I mean, for Friday night? So if I come to, if you see me in Dublin,
what is your plans actually, Rob? Because you've been talking about on the group.
Yeah, so basically, like, obviously, because I can't get my refund on the flights, so I'm kind of like going over there anyway. So, like, I'm just going to be this basically like, you know, is this not Birmingham, Alabama? No, I'm in the wrong Birmingham. Okay.
No, what you should do, Rob. You should pull all through the line up outside the hangar and say, I'm here waiting for the show tonight.
that's exactly
Don't say at the hangar. Don't say at the hangar. Say I'm here waiting outside the complex of the Red Cow. Make a complete
yes.
of it.
Yeah.
Just being great as well is you're going to do that before the episode comes live, so people are going to proper think, Jesus Christ, no one told Rob, and then they're going to listen to this and go, it was a fucking rib. So it
That'd be
works out.
great for the TikTok when I get the sign-in details. If I get them by before Friday.
Yeah, that's grand. That's good. So as I say, before I was interrupted by the great McMahon, we have got two confirmed matches so far, which is obviously the OTT Tag Team Championships will be on the line between the Social Elite versus the draw in Sammy D and Be Cool. We also have confirmed the OTT NLW Championship is on the line between Renzo Rose and Belfast, so the Beast of Belfast, Big Demo. So far, we haven't had any other confirmed matches, but as I say, we will keep those posted when they.
I will say as well, the main event, Renzo Rose and Big Demo for the NLW title.
There was the main event.
It's a main event match.
What match are we starting with? Do we just do you care of?
I think we start with the tag match.
Yeah.
The tag match?
Start with the tag match. So Sammy D and Be Cool versus Socially all day, every day.
So I feel the Social Elite are going to win because Be Cool fucked it up somehow. Because they're going to start playing off Be Cool and annoying Sammy to build some kind of story. If the night before Sammy walks out with the gold. So I feel the Social Elite will walk out because Be Cool will do something to fuck it up. The same way the Social Elite beat Be Cool and Jay.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to give my opinion yet because I'm going to save that for my little thing later on. But like Social Elite, there's no as well. They just won the fucking titles. I feel like to have that massive build up. I know I sound like Tony on last week's episode, and Nia Jax still lost. To have that massive build up to get to the titles, finally get them, and then just to drop them after the first fucking show would just be stupid.
Yeah, definitely would be stupid. It wouldn't make any sense for the Social Elite to lose, especially with what they're going to build towards Scrappermania in the next few months, because you will look at it and say, like, they wouldn't have a chance, and there would be a animosity, with Sammy and Be Cool, because they are going to probably build for Barry to ruin a lot of things got to do with the draw. Now, we don't know, like, he could interfere in the title match as well the night before, so it could play into the tag team match the day after. But as you said, it would be stupid to take it out of the Social Elite right now.
Yeah.
And they should definitely go on a long run with the titles anyway.
Exactly. Mr. Gold?
Yeah, as I said, I totally agree. I think, as I say, with obviously the match, happening on which we'll talk about the triple threat and stuff later on, but obviously the Dublin show. But I think that might actually play a big part of this match. So whether you say you could have Jay interfere in the tag team match, you could have somebody else. But as I say, I think the Social Elite will retain. I think as J.O. said, it's too early, it's too soon for them to drop the titles straight after winning them at the local Rumble. But as I say, it'd still be a good match. But either way, I don't mind with the result because I support both. But I think the Social Elite will be the ones that retain.
Is it me actually that I just wanted to say this though? Like, I honestly thought like it would have been Jay and Sammy versus the Social Elite instead of Barry. Like, I thought Barry could have probably interrupted if that was Jay instead of Barry, because like he lost, like, as the story's building, he lost them the tag title. So why would they have him in a tag team match again to get the titles back? Do you know what I'm saying? You could have probably put Jay in there as well, even after the triple threat match.
Do you know where your best bet to get the answers to that question is? On
What?
FiveMarks YouTube, Controversial Chats with Jay. Go check it out. Get his answers right there.
There you go, a little plug there for
Bang
controversy.
bang! Wear the jacket and all.
That's why he's paying the big bucks.
Yeah.
Back to the golden one.
So as I say, we do have the OTT NLW Championship on the line between Renzo Rose and the Beast of Belfast, Big Demo. So guys, I'm going to go with Tony for his thoughts on this one.
So last week, I was adamant that a certain fat cunt was going to walk out of Page with a title, and that fat cunt didn't. However, that fat cunt is still putting herself on a title picture, so being a beast and a botch. I was wrong. I was wrong.
He was
I was going to be wrong.
Unlike Liverpool supporters, I can admit when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Hands up.
All right.
But anyway, I just obviously Renzo's on a run. He's not, his run's not being great. Again, it's more or less to do with not having him with the right people. I think if it's booked right and he does go over, it could be really good for his reign. Because obviously we all want one person to take that title off of Renzo. No offense to the Beast. If the Beast takes it, I'm here for it. But I do think Renzo's going to retain with shenanigans of some sort. Maybe Ilya will be there with him and Ilya will help him win. I do think Renzo's walking out still NLW champion because he's only keeping that belt warm for Santos.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been talking about that for ages though as well. But the more I think about it though, with Big Demo being the main event, as what Martin said, for the NLW championship, you look at it and go, he could win it. He could. And it's not like this is a mid-card before intermission match. This is the main event. Could they actually put Demo over and actually give him the title? Because, yeah, if you put Renzo, most likely they'll do Santos at, Scrapper in the next few months. But then they could actually do Big Demo, and that's probably why this match is happening now. This is probably why they could put the belt on Big Demo, and they could build
an awful lot.
two colossals in Big Demo. And because if you think about it, I'd rather see Big Demo and Santos for the NLW championship than Renzo Rose, and that's no disrespect to him. But if you got two big guys having an unbelievable match for the NLW championship, you'd have it in them two. If you had it with Renzo Rose against any of them, it's going to be a mismatch, you know. And in my opinion, it shouldn't even be that long. I think Big Damo should destroy Renzo Rolls, and it should be less than 10 minutes. I know that sounds crazy, but it could build Damo as strong as he can to be champion.
Yeah, totally agree.
Damo doesn't need to be built to be a strong person. Damo's being built as a beast. Look at his match in Belfast against Damien Corbin. Damien Corbin's built as the badass of Belfast. The man with more bollock than Rent. And the two of them went to war. I was at the bar getting a point. And I heard the guy at the bar was like, why is that man with the ball here taking the door? And I turned around and Damo had the door over his head heading towards the ring. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm out the corner and I turn back. I'm like, oh shit, sorry, my point. But like, he beat the piss out of Damien Corbin. He's a legitimate badass. He doesn't need to be built as a badass. He just needs to be, if he's going to take the loss against Renzo, who's considerably weighs less than him, then he has to do it in controversial fashion. But if he is going to lose, if it's done in controversial fashion, both of them come out looking strong. Damo has beef for a rematch. They're going to squeeze Santos in there somewhere. It is triple threat season.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what? I was wholeheartedly going to want here. Like, no, it's Renzo. Renzo's going to win. You know, everything. But, like, I think Jamie gave a really good fucking point there about, you know, the fact that it could be fucking Santos and Damo. And as well, I didn't actually think about this before. It's a main event in Belfast. Do you know? I know there was this loophole that, you know, like Renzo has the thing. Thanks to Barry. Cheers, Barry. Cheers for that one. No Irish person can fight.
I want to applaud Joe Brown in the loophole because I didn't see it come up when he announced it. I was like, but he's Irish, you can't face him. And then Damo, I don't know when you saw Damo's video where he was like, oh, well, I'm a citizen of the United States of America, so I can wrestle you and I can kick your arse. I was like, well done, Joe. Well done, Joe. Bravo. Hat off to you, Joe. Hat off to you.
How'd you rate that accent there, Rob?
Yeah, not bad. He's hung around Belfast for quite a bit now, so as our Toto. So yeah.
I used to frequent Belfast a lot, and I used to mess down the accent. And I surrounded by about 20 lads, and my mate was like, "Tony, do your Belfast accent?" I was like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't do accent. What are you talking about?"
Tony, I'm from Belfast. I honest to God, because like I joke about it with fucking Santos online all the fucking time. Damo Santos, two meaty men slapping me at what? Scrapper Mania. That's a fucking like as well.
I like it.
We know.
I think it'd be a brilliant match.
It was class. I mean, like the match that they had at the Belfast show, it was brilliant, absolute brilliant. So it was between the two of them, and to see that again, but this time the OTT NLW Championship would be something else.
I think
so. I like that you're throwing out that book, and I like it. So, for argument's sake, we say Damo beats Renzo on Sunday. What do you do with Renzo then? Where do you put Renzo after that?
GN title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably again.
Throw him in Iliad into the mix with BDE and Celine and the hype boys.
Here's what I would. So I actually, to be fair, you know what, I'll save this when we get to it, okay? Because like I do have to talk about that, but I would because like Jay, in my opinion, made the GN title like the workhorse title of OTT. So I think Renzo could bring it back to that 100%. The NLW title, it's great to have it on Renzo, but I feel like if you put that on Damo for a bit, you have a guaranteed main event every Belfast show, and it doesn't have to be the world title; it could be the NLW title, while Damo has it. So.
But I was going to throw in there, what about the tag titles? What about Renzo and Zarkov being a tag team properly and probably going after the social league?
I think Renzo is above at the moment being in a tag team. I really do. I think he's above being in a tag team.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. I'm not downgrading the tag division or anything. OTT actually has a solid tag division in my opinion. I just think Renzo doesn't need that at the moment. What you need to be doing, Renzo, is a slow build to the world title. That's what I think it should be happening.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's my 5 cents.
So, but we're all going. I think I'm going for Big Damo anyway, and Tony's going for Renzo. Who do you think's going to win?
I would say, honestly, Big Damo. To be honest, I think the Belfast crowd. I mean, especially if it's going to be a main event match, for the NLW Championship. I think it would give Belfast a good send-off for that show as well. And as I say, the crowd would be up in arms if Renzo Rose walks out still the OTT NLW champion. And as I said before, I think if you have Demo winning it and then going off against the likes of Santos, I think that would be, like I say, Demo versus Santos too. The NLW championship on the line.
Rob, take your camera.
Somebody's feeds at the dropping.
No, Rob's camera's after breaking. His camera's after breaking. Welcome to the Weekly
Controversies. No, Rob, come back to us.
So, I'm only keeping it going here because this is perfect. Like while we're waiting for Rob, and I feel like this is great. I'd like to welcome everyone to episode number 8, which is this week, not last week, of the Weekly Controversies. I don't know if you guys saw what I did every time you said it. Last week they thought it was episode 8.
Welcome to episode 8 of the Weekly Controversies.
No, this is episode 8.
I was caught off guard with that because I had episode 7 written down in my notes, and I was like, did I miscount it?
If you actually go back on last week's episode, you actually went episode 8, and I went gold star. I went gold star for Tony. But at the very end, you went, so thank you for listening to episode 8, and I was like, gold star removed.
I mean,
I no reason to question him. I no reason to question him. He's been up to par so far.
To be fair, I'll give it to him what he said there. If you count the first episode, the episode that's on Spotify, technically there's 9 episodes with this.
I am right. So you two can fuck off.
So
it was a blooper on mine. I apologise.
Welcome to episode 8.
I don't know why I was thinking it was 8.
Now, Mr. Gold, you're back. Welcome back.
Yay!
I'm back live in living colour.
So what? So we're all same in Demo, yeah?
Except for Tony.
Except me. I thought you were going to say Renzo. I thought I had to pick Demo. I'd been left out.
I was going to say Renzo until Jamie gave that really good
fucking I just think a win over Demo with shenanigans or cleanly would do wonders for that man's title reign.
Maybe. Mr. Gold, where are we going now?
So we are shifting things over to the Gaff party at Dublin, which is on the Saturday, since there is no Wolf show on the Friday. So we have got...
Yeah, man.
I blame Martin for that too, to be quite honest. Like, I think it was Martin. We're all said we're blaming Trent, but it's Martin we're blaming now for it now. But we have got, as I say, Scotty Davis versus Leo Rush on the card. So we'll start. I think we'll start with that one because obviously Leo Rush coming over to OTT against Scotty Davis, the suplex machine. So guys, what are your thoughts on that match for Saturday?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. What? I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be, other than the main event, the triple threat, which is going to be the best match because of the story in the build. I think it's going to be the show stealer, if you will. It's a really good match. It's a match like because we haven't seen Leo Rush since Scrapper 3, and that was his first OTT show, and he impressed. And I remember correctly, I think he actually replaced Ricochet because Ricochet was supposed to be with Ryan Smile and Will Ospreay against Daly, but he came in and he looked. And he was fairly young at the time as well. I think he wasn't even like 21 at the time. He was very
19 young at the time.
Yeah. And he literally impressed, and that was my first time seeing him live. So to see him again now this Saturday is going to be amazing. And he's up against the best technician wrestler in all of Ireland. It's Scotty Davis, who did lose his Irish heritage at a tongue twist, that championship to Justin Daniels. He will want to probably pick up a big win before that rematch in Fingers in a couple of weeks after the Gaff party. So I think it's going to be a great match. It is definitely going to be a show stealer. And I know I'm going to be controversial with this pick. I'm going to go for Scotty Davis because Leo Rush is an import, but I think Scotty Davis getting a win here would be great for him. Give him a big boost going into his Justin Daniels rematch. And yeah, Leo Rush, welcome back to OTT when he comes on Saturday. And yeah, I actually can't wait to meet him as well because I've been dying to meet him for years.
Yeah, because Tony, going to pass it over to yourself.
So I'm going to first off start by saying it doesn't matter who the winners and losers are in that match because us, the fans, are winning because that match is going to be a classic. Both these men are brawlers. Both these men can jump off the ropes. Both these men are bona fide stars. We're in for 3. We have Leo Rush who redefined the X division in TNA, redefined everywhere he went with his different gimmicks. You have Scotty Davis, the mercenary, who's is he still part of the big business? Is that still a thing?
Part of big business.
Is big business going to be ringside for that match?
Probably not, no.
Leo says he's up for it. He says if it's 3-on-1, he doesn't care. He'll take it.
Yeah,
so
true.
So I know that the show in Sheriff wasn't recorded, but Scotty did lose to a returning Justin Daniels and lost his heritage. Was it his heritage title?
His Irish heritage title.
Like after 1,100, 1,200 days, something like that.
Oh, don't ask me how many fucking days because I don't know why.
So the argument has to be had that Scotty needs a big win to get back on track, and I think that big win comes in the form of Leo Rush.
Yeah, definitely. Martin, I'm going to hand it over to you because you had the interview with him. So
yeah, good shout as well if you want to check out that
great interview, by the way.
Thank you. It was so much fun to do.
Yeah, he looked like the both of them having so much fun. It was a treat to watch.
Do you know what? Just go
and
on.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say he probably one of the wrestlers though in the interview that he actually gave a shit.
Yeah.
And I would love that about wrestlers. He actually cared, even though it was less than an hour. He actually cared about the questions and stuff. And I loved how you couldn't say Malachi right. When I heard you say, right, I'm gonna butcher this Malachi, and
in my head, right?
No,
in my
Malachi.
head, I was saying it's not Malachi. Is it? That's not the way that fucking like Alistair spells it. Is it?
It's spelled. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, and I love how he was like Malachi. I was like, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. There's me in my head going, no, it's not Malachi. I'll just say that was a super fun interview. Like I just said, like we kind of went in like hoping that like not to bore him. You know, a lot of people have messaged us and stuff like that as well, being like, how come we ever brought up Bobby Lashley or brought up this, that, the other? It's because it's been brought up on so many interviews.
Yeah.
That now it's just like, oh, this question again. I thought I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to bring up stuff that's been brought before. You know, before we bring people like that on, like we did with Damo, we look at old interviews. This would be don't bring up them questions. Yeah, Leo said it himself. He's like excited for this match. Check out the interview as well if you haven't. But my biggest question is what Tony just said there. Is Dexter's Laboratory going to stay the fuck away from the match? Who knows? So Jay Money can go out there. he could fucking bring.
Do you know what I love about that? If you said that to Jay Money, I can guarantee you the next month you'd have a T-shirt with him looking like Dexter.
Yeah. You would all right.
Make money off my fucking show. I might even fucking say it to him. But it's like, is big money, big business, sorry. Are they going to be a factor in that match? It's just going to have to wait. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping to get there to actually see it as well. Just like, thank you, Mr. Leo, for giving us time. I'll say one thing, like that. Obviously, what didn't happen on the interview and stuff like that. He was actually really enjoyed that. Like we asked him, like, do you have time to me? He goes, we'll do about 40 minutes. We ended the interview. And I was like, it's like, sorry for going over the time limit. He was like, man, we were like, I was enjoying that. You know, time flies. Like we could have just kept going, and I wouldn't have minded. I was like, fuck! I could have kept going.
Oh yeah, he genuinely looked like he was having so much fun with it. He even brought up the ring he was belt, which I popped for.
Oh, I popped for that fucking. I was like, ooh.
I know your face lit up like it's like a child at Christmas time. I loved it so much.
And then just to get like I'm surprised no one's ever said it to him, being like, there's only one Impact 1000. You walked in as a champion, and he was like, oh man, you said that, but no, it was fun. Who am I rooting for? I'm probably gonna go with. So I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna go with Leo Rush. My heart says go with Leo, but my head just says I can see Jay Money getting involved. I can see Dexter getting involved and just costing him the fucking match.
Is Leo advertised for Belfast?
No,
he's supposed to do Wolves in there.
He wasn't meant to do Wolves and Dublin, but he's not doing Wolves, and he's still being paid for the two shows. So it's the arguments to be had that he can be thrown over onto Belfast.
Exactly. That's my biggest thing is, it's not announced, so it could be within the coming days or something. Maybe Joe asked him, hey, can we swap you over? I hope to God that he does get it. If he can somehow get Dan Maloney as well, and we still get that Drilla Leo match. Because you got Bullet Club versus Chaos. So...
Yeah.
We now know Dan is not injured, so
Yeah, I hate to break his heart. Yeah, I hate to break his heart, so, but my mind is he probably has flights and all booked for this Sunday morning or probably Sunday afternoon going back to the States.
Well, no,
so that's why they probably haven't announced it yet.
He's doing his EU tour. I think OTT is like the first.
Yeah, he's doing a tour of Europe.
So he's gonna be around Europe.
And any flights you have, you can change up to 48 hours before you travel.
So, like I think he left today to come to somewhere in Europe, wherever he's going first. But he will be around. So if Joe can do it, that'd be class. I just hope he gets a fucking amazing opponent.
Yeah, and I would just say that to those who obviously are going to the Gaff party as well, bring extra cash with you in case Leo does a meet and greet at the ring or anything like that after the show or mid, show as well.
What do you mean ring? Rob, what do you mean ring? It'd be the fucking car park like last time.
Yeah, Rob, we're going to be selling gimmicks in the car park again.
That was the greatest thing ever.
Gimmicks in the car park.
Lads, if you're coming, bring extra cash and join FiveMarks / Weekly Controversies in the car park.
That's right.
Because we are selling gimmicks.
Absolutely. We'll be selling our gimmick, our podcast.
Well, I missed that one.
We have got stickers available. We FiveMarks stickers and Weekly Controversy stickers.
FiveMarks, I think it's like FiveMarksShop.BigCartel. So check that out.
So there, check it out.
I had a sticker here somewhere to advertise, but I don't know where it's gone. I was also supposed to give Tony stickers at RCW, and I completely forgot.
Listen, you were tired. You wanted to get out of there. So did me, Jay, and Ryan. So
it was a long fucking night. Moving on, Mr. Gold.
So yes, so as I say, obviously we have Big Damo versus Be Cool, and this one's going to be an interesting match. But I'm going to hand this.
Sorry,
first.
what?
It's Big Damo versus Be Cool, and I'm going to hand this
Big Damo against this gobshite.
Yeah,
that's the one.
He's not a gobshite. He is your local Rumble winner. Don't ever tell he's a gobshite. Now this is what I was
talking about. Rumble too. I was stuck in the Commonwealth dick.
Not just a local Rumble winner, but the first ever local Rumble winner as well. On top of that,
ever, yeah.
So
about time to put Tony in his place.
So speaking of Tony, I'm going to hand this one over to Tony first of all.
If there's any justice in the world, Big Hill gets squashed within 10 seconds.
No, this is not.
In fact, I hope Damo drags into the corner of the ring and does an annihilator and fucks up his chest. We can't wrestle ever again. No, but care about Be Cool. We love you, Be Cool. You keep us entertained and have a smile on our faces. I hope all we have some kind of shenanigans for patrons.
Came onto the podcast.
What?
Would you say that if you came on going, I wish your career ended against Big Damo?
Well, I wouldn't walk up and show him that his team is doing shite in the Premier League.
That's different. Not saying to the fella, the actual fella, his whole career, I want your career to end. I don't want you.
Listen, I can shoot on any wrestler. You put any wrestler in front of me, I can shoot on them.
All right then. But
1 second, I'm just gonna go get Santos.
Get the lad that can't speak English hasn't got a clue what I'm saying. Love you, Martin.
But now, Tony, right? Because I wanted to talk to you properly now because we're on the podcast. You wanted to go out there and talk about how Barry is not a draw. So why isn't he draw?
Whoa. Let's leave that for when I get to rank because I gotta contradict everything. Let's leave that for when we get to the main. Because I know, because that's going to be more fun when I can rant against him.
But anyway, right, to talk about the match, I feel sorry for Barry. He's getting put up against big fucking Damo, and it's like, what does he do? Because it's just a normal match. It's not like the disqualification match where he has an advantage to get weapons and stuff. So, but it's weird because in Barry matches, you never know. He could probably pull off a big win against Big Damo. But then if we're talking about Big Damo, winning against Renzo, I mean, he should probably win this match, But I don't know. It looks like, though, he probably will get absolutely tore apart because he is skinny. And Big Damo is fucking huge. But I'll always back Barry. I'll always back him. It's a controversial pick. I am going to back him to win. Because you never know what he's going to have up his sleeve. You just never know what he's going to have up his sleeve. He's that type of person. And, yeah, up the Hardy tank.
Indeed. Martin, your thoughts on this match?
So, as far as I know, Barry found out about this match via social media.
Yeah.
And Barry has been, apparently, he's trying to figure out a way not to have this match. So if he can pull that off, and maybe we get you know, like maybe a finger poke of doom or rock, paper, scissors, or even just a hug in the middle of the ring. That's a win in my books, but
or a scripted match.
Oh, we could get a
scripted
match. Exactly.
The scripted hug.
We're going to do something that's never been done before.
The red cow again.
Exactly. See, look, the red cow could be the biggest known place for scripted wrestling. Then, like, just imagine how big that fucking venue becomes after that.
Think about it. He scripted to pin him 1, 2, 3. It's simple.
You know, the win would just add momentum. I'm sure Damo wouldn't mind. You know, Damo,
no.
Have a scripted match with Barry.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Indeed.
Why not?
So who's going? So who we're picking to win that one then, guys? So
Damo.
Barry, because it's gonna be a scripted match.
Well, Mr. Gold, who are you picking? Go on.
So I am actually going to go for a Big Cool win.
Hey, Rob! That's what I'm talking about.
Only because Big Damo's going to walk out with the OTT and LW Championship in the Belfast show, and that is why I think he'll lose this one to give the fans happy Big Cool win. Because we just know that Big Cool and Sammy aren't going to win the tag team titles on Sunday. So Big Cool will get the win.
We've seen interference actually on Saturday.
Rob, I'm revoking your draw privileges.
Well, Big Cool is in the draw, so.
No, he's not. I had this conversation with Jay.
In the draw.
Jay said he's not in the draw. No,
what? Wait, hold on.
Jay said he's not.
What happened in Belfast October weekend?
What happens in Belfast stays in Belfast.
Stays in Belfast. No, we didn't. Not officially.
He did.
No, we
got
didn't.
all the video and photo proof.
You sound like you're calling him out and trying to cancel him for something. You have all the video proof. It's all there.
Anyway, back to the God one.
So yes, one of the matches that I think that, as I say, along with the Scotty Davis and Leo Rush match, that will be a cracking match to watch is the King of the Cruiserweights, Robbie X, versus Leon Slater.
Oh,
Martin 115, I'm going for you for this one.
Holy shit! I hope the fucking Red Cow is ready for that one. That's gonna be a really fucking fast match. I cannot go bet against Robbie X. Robbie X, in my opinion, is one of the best fucking high flyer cruiserweights out there at the moment. TNA Wrestling, sign that motherfucker. Yeah. So like Leon. Oh, do you know what as well? Leon Slater's someone who's actually signed to TNA at the moment. Don't know why the fuck they're doing nothing with him. So like a win like that would be fucking huge for Robbie. I think, honest to God, it doesn't matter who fucking wins this match. I do feel like this might be like what they did for Darius and Robbie. With the you know, here's your ticket. Fans on this side cheer. You know, it's gonna be like one of those fun matches. I don't care who wins that match, Robbie X, but the fans are gonna win that one because that's gonna be so fucking. It's gonna be fast, high flying, everything. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, hands down. I can't wait to see it myself. Jimmy, I'm going to go to you. What are your thoughts on that match?
I thought I called you Jimmy.
It's going to be great because like any Robbie X match that happens in OTT is great, honestly. And Leon Slater, I've been my first time watching him live, and he's another wrestler who, for his young age, has so much promise. And like, it's a shame that he hasn't done that in TNA since he got signed, which for him must have been a big moment. And he probably is looking at like he's going to be up against Robbie X. He probably want to show TNA, look, I'm a guy for the X division who can actually have some absolute banger matches, because we know, like, I know there's a lot of shit going on in TNA at the moment over the second of Scott. What's his second name again? I always butcher his second name. Yeah. So like he you know, whoever the higher ups are in TNA should look at Leon Slater as being one of the top promising, you know, wrestlers that they should build for that division, you know, because he is potential X division champion. There's no doubt about that. I think if you even said it to someone like a Leo Rush, he probably will say like someone like that has big potential in TNA. So he will definitely want to perform. I know Robbie X always performs in every single match he is. He is the king of cruiserweights for a reason. And I'd say he will get the win, you know, because he is on a bit of a momentum. And yeah, as what Martin said, it's not really like it win or lose. It's not that much of like, we all win as fans, but I would like to see Robbie X win as well.
Yeah. Tony, what are your thoughts on this match yourself?
So, Robbie X puts on masterclasses every time you wrestled, and you can't fault them. And I think most people in life will tell you there's two things in life that's guaranteed: death and taxes. But if you're a wrestling fan, there's three things in life that's guaranteed. That's death, taxes, and Robbie X putting on a 5-star match. Like Martin said, doesn't matter who wins, we're all winners, because on paper, this looks like it could be potentially the best OTT show wrestling-wise since it came back to full crowds and stuff. But I'm also on Martin's side of things. If it's one thing I know not to do, it's you never ever bet against Robbie fucking X. And I'm not going to start there at Gaff Party. I think Robbie X is going to get the win, but it won't be an easy win. It'll be a hard-fought victory.
Yeah. So I think, by the looks of things, I think we're all going for Robbie X on Saturday. Unless you have
I was going to ask you, though, as I said about momentum, where would they go with Robbie if he beats him?
In OTT?
Yeah.
Probably nowhere.
Well, he's not Irish, so he could face Renzo.
I think
Renzo's still the champion.
He did the local rumble, which he did that fucking. Do you know what? This Robbie got extra credit this night.
They need someone. They need someone to make the GN title a decent title again. Robbie X could be that person.
Someone on Twitter, like I can't remember what wrestler it was. They were marking out for the fact they did a wall, like the wall spin, and like, oh, I can't believe he did this. Like he's like the innovator of this. And Robbie X was like, bitch, I made that fucking move. So what's to do? The first fucking wrestling show we had that weekend, which was local rumble, I'm gonna do a fucking wall run up and fucking flip. I was like, oh my god, Robbie, I would love for him, like, because he won the X Division title down in Cork. He's the Rebel X champion. Yeah. I would love for him to be an OTT champion. But TNA, I would love for you to make him an X Division champion. Fucking sign Robbie X. Yeah. Thank you.
That's it, man. That's it.
TNA sign Robbie X, the king of the cruiserweights, and he would be one day the king of the X Division.
Yeah, but I was going to put this in as well. Like, we've seen Robbie X doing these big gimmick matches as well, these 5-star matches and all that. But a match that I haven't seen personally, which I'd love to see live, and I think it'd excite anybody, for a big show like Scrapamania, a Robbie X versus a Leighton Buzzard. You know, that match would be a show stealer, to say the least.
Someone put Jamie on creative.
So I put Big Demo on Santos for Scrapper and Robbie X and Leighton Buzzard. Yeah, I haven't received the paycheck. Where is my
These are your first OTT Scrapper Mania matches.
I mean, the way it's looking, that like he probably won't be in a title picture, which I would like to see. Even though he did lose against Renzo, even though like I probably would have had fucking Robbie X win that, because Renzo's title reign isn't great, but he's there for the big 5-star matches, the big gimmick matches, and I would love nothing more for him and Leighton Buzzard, two guys who are highly respected in OTT, to have a banger match.
Yeah, definitely. So we're all going for Robbie X to win on Saturday.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So we're going to swiftly move on to Renzo Rose. He has taken on Griffin McCoy, the American, and that who I'm not too fond of. So I'm going to pass this on over to Jimmy Brown for this one.
Why to me? Because I know Renzo, but no.
I think we all just know Renzo. Who are we all picking? Renzo. Yeah, he's the one I know.
I mean, to make this long story short, we're all going to pick Renzo because we think Big Dame was going to win in Belfast. But that's what the famous Conor McGregor said. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm sorry, who is he? Because I don't know.
Can we please edit out the fact that he said McGregor's name, please?
Oh, I said McGregor's name last week. So I mean, am I cancelled?
I missed it last week. I didn't miss it. I missed it last week. I didn't miss it this week.
Yeah, you might have missed it last week, but it's a name. I could be talking about Annie McGregor. I could be talking about Tony.
You literally said the man that made the catchphrase. Who the fuck is that guy famous? Only one redhead with glasses made that famous catchphrase famous.
But I mean, Rob, I'm probably the worst person because these two probably know who he is.
I don't know who this guy is.
I have no idea who Griffin McCoy is. That's the beauty of indie wrestling. You get to see new wrestlers every week.
I'm so sorry.
So I think we're all going to go Renzo. Be great to see this guy for the first time. Maybe he's good. I've no idea. He's booked in OTT, so he's going to be good. So fun match.
Yeah, good. So, and last but not least, the OTT Championship Triple Threat match between the draws, Sammy D versus Jay of the draw, and Trent fucking Seven.
This is going to be interesting.
Jay, I'm going to go to you first because I know Tony and Martin have a lot to say about this. Jay?
Me? Go. Do you know what? I actually love that you picked me first for this one now. But it is this whole... Yeah, this is probably the most unpredictable main event in OTT history. I know that might sound mad. And listen, I always say that word for so many big things, but I've never felt a main event this big in a long time. And we've had some big, imports coming in, and we've had some great matches. But as what Martin said, I think earlier on, he hasn't had a main event, Sammy, for the title in ages.
Since August.
And it hasn't, and it hasn't felt this big for the title probably since Belfast against Charlie Sterling when he won against him. So, because think about the big thing that you're going to talk about is Trent, but not only that, it's Jay too, because yes, he didn't win the Rumble, but he's gotten this opportunity against Sammy D. But now that Trent Seven's in the fall because Wolf got pulled, this makes his chances of being champion greater because he doesn't have to pin his draw member. He might take the belt off him, but he doesn't have to pin him. And it gives him the advantage as well. And yeah, there might be this thing with Sammy and Trent that might distract Sammy, but then gives Jay the advantage. Jay is being the workhorse of OTT. He's deserving of a big title run. And if he were to win on Saturday, it would be one of the biggest moments in OTT. It would be, it'd be one of the shocks, Sammy D, he is probably looking to break the record for being the longest reigning OTT champion in history. I say that is a name. And he wants to try and get rid of the so-called sold answer that is Trent Seven. And he has a big opportunity to do that because there's going to be a lot of anger and a lot of so much frustrations that you want to take out on Trent, right? But then Trent is laughing. He's laughing at me. He's laughing at you. He's laughing at every single person in OTT because Trent Seven, guess what Trent Seven wants? He got his OTT championship match in Dublin. Doesn't matter if it's a triple threat. And he could easily book his way to win. Book. Not in wrestle, not hard for. He could book his way to win. And he could become the new OTT world champion. I would hate it personally because it's a disrespect to OTT and the guys who are in that match also. And it would be a spit in the face for everyone who has been looking at the two journeys that Sammy and Jay has been on. And for somebody who a lot of people say doesn't give a fuck about OTT, he clearly doesn't give a fuck about us. So, lads, I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah. So I'll take it from here, and then I'll leave with Tony and Martin for this.
Give it to the main event then.
Exactly. So my thoughts on this, as I say, obviously, the way I see it is, as long as the belt stays in the draw, that's the most important thing for me.
What a man.
With this match, because no one, and I mean no one, on this island wants Trent Seven to win that belt. No one. It might make sense going forward, storyline-wise, if that he does it, to make a bigger sort of impact and, sort of storytelling. But, my heart going no, I don't want him to win it, but I could see him win it, which is the thing. But as long as it stays within the draw, that is the main thing. Whether it's Sam or whether it's Jay who wins it, I do not care. As long as it stays in the draw, that is fine with me. And fuck Trent Seven.
But here's the thing, right? So before these lads jump in, right? What if Trent Seven's not alone in this as well? Because I'm saying this out straight. Joe was giving him what he wants. Sammy's been saying this for ages. Joe's kind of on Trent's side to keep him happy. So he has the advantage of having Joe beside him. As what, he is literally getting everything. And it's mad. I've never seen that before with any wrestler who's been an OTT or who's been an independent wrestler get this much treatment. Do you know what I'm saying? He's getting luxury. He's in the main event because the match got scrapped. I know I said that Jay is he has the greater opportunity because it's a triple threat, but then Jay probably feels that it should be him and Sammy. So him and Sammy's been a long overdue match that a lot of people would like to see as a singles match. And then Trent, as usual, has ruined everything. So in a way, he probably has that advantage of having Joe giving him everything he wants.
Tony, I'm going to pass you over for your thoughts on this one before I pass you over to. So this is a co-main event topic here. So Tony,
stretched it, absolutely stretched it.
Blast away, Tony. Blast away.
This should have been a one-on-one match. It should have been Danny. Sorry, he's complaining British. He is Jay. It should have been Jay.
The fuck he is this week. It really is.
It really is. It really is. It should have been these two. Where's my camera? These two one-on-one. But instead, that cunt does what he does best. He politics his way into the match. He's probably going to pull out. His ma should have pulled. His outfit should have pulled down his ma. We could have avoided this whole mess. But here we are. We're getting a triple threat, and it's probably going to be the most heated match in OTT history. And I've seen some heated matches. I've been there for the Devlins, and I can't name you that because Martin will sack me. I've been there for their matches, and I've spoken to fans, and everyone has said the same thing. What a man. But we've all the same sentiment. Trent Seven cannot walk out of Dublin after beating two of Dublin's best with that world title, because it would be a slap in the face to everything Sammy is trying to build. A slap right in the face. We don't know what happened with the show that got banned, but we do know that a one-on-one match has now turned into a triple threat match, and there's nuclear heat going into this match. It should have been a one-on-one. Fuck, I would have took BB and fucked into a triple threat if that's the way you wanted to go with it. Trent Seven has no fucking business being in this match. He's no business being in OTT. The lad is what Sammy says he is. He's a fucking cancer, and he needs to be extinguished. OTT needs to go through a dose of chemotherapy to get rid of this cunt, because he just keeps coming back. He's like a bad dose of herpes that nobody can get rid of. And I don't care what anyone says. The lad thinks he's bigger than he is. If he's that big, why did he get Campbell three of the main promotions? If he's that big, then why are his two best mates living the high life when he's fucking struggling to get bookings left, right, and centre? He's not as big as he makes himself out to be. He's politicking his way left and right. It should have been a single match. It wasn't a single match. I think the Snake is going to come out on top like he always does, and he's going to march on into the 10th anniversary or Scrapper, whichever comes forward to this, right, as the champion, and go against B or go against whoever he's going against with B. But I don't see him a scenario in which Trent Seven walks out. And if he does, there's going to be charge sheets handed out on that same show. That's how relentless that Irish crowd is going to be.
It's going to be how relentless you're going to be, Tony, because
I've already said it. I've already said it. I'm coming with the draw colours. I'm calling with the draw colours. I would be wearing the draw gear. If anyone is going to show up to that show and cheer anyone other than Jay or Sam, you're not welcome in the venue, and I would see if you get kicked out.
This is going to give me John Cena versus Rob Van Dam vibes from One Night Stand.
This comes out Friday, okay? If you're listening to this now and you're going to the show, you have essentially 24 hours to make a fucking sign that says, if Trent wins, we riot. Because that will get on camera. That would be the most used fucking thing on OTT. Guarantee you, the most used clip is of them put it to the camera. So we'll make the sign. Tony, sorry, back to you.
I would help someone make that sign. I think Ryan Fagan messed with the idea of making it, but I would help someone make that sign. I think that's a brilliant idea. I really do.
So
back to me. I can go on all night about how much Trent Seven's done this age in the spot he's in. I mean, this match between Trent and Sam was meant to happen in December, and Sam got pulled because Sam had to be somewhere else. Because Sam's a total, not Sam. Sam didn't get pulled. Trent got pulled. Trent got pulled. I went out to the botch. I'm trying to get to the botch mania, okay? Trent got pulled because he's a total non-stop arsehole. So he forgot his match. But then he was meant to go against him at Local Rumble. And surprise, surprise, Trent gets pulled again. Because Trent can't fucking seem to make up his mind where he wants to be. And then what happens? We're in the middle of an interview with Sam, and the match drops. Oh, Babs, guess what Babs wants? A match in was against Sam. Like, you can't write this shit.
And what happened?
Like, this shit was This shit must be like Be Cool says it. It must be getting booked in the jacks while the promoter's having a dump.
Trent's just filling in the booking form.
What happened then was shit got cancelled. We thought we were saved from having to watch Trent go against Sam. We were getting ready for a great one-on-one. And like the awkward family member no one talks about because he's multiple charge eats to his name, he creeps back in. And he gets into it, makes a triple threat. Like, you just can't write this shit.
Right, so
you really
I'm just gonna say this though, right, to add into this conversation. Is Trent's return in Wolves that time the worst decision in OTT history that Joe's ever did? Because it's making this hostile for not just us fans, but it's making it for probably the people who work in OTT, because Joe has to make him happy. Well, probably thinks in his head. But then it's like, you're not making the rest of us happy. It's clearly not making Sammy happy. We haven't really heard Jay's side of it. It's like, it's gotten more worse since he's come back. Every single month of every single day, it's gotten worse. And if he was to come out as champion, how's everyone going to feel then? Like, how is anyone going to feel? You don't know what you'd probably think.
Like, the hate that Trent would get, like, if he was to walk out of that building leaving with the OTT championship would be
huge.
Like the sign would say, like, if Trent wins, we riot. The fact that that is what would happen. Literally, there'd be Bunsen burners everywhere, type of thing, flamethrowers. You name it, it'll be that style of almost of a riot in that sense of it, because the emotion that's going into this match it's obviously on Sam and obviously on Jay. The fact that this should have been their match, but the fact that Trent's got, as I say, what Trent Seven always tends to get his way, is going to be the ice on the cake for him, especially if he leaves with that belt. But one way or another, as I say, I don't want that happening. I can see it happening, but I don't want it happening.
I'm going to get ahead of this, because if you go all the way back to the first show in the complex, when Trent returned, he was released a couple of months beforehand. He returned. I popped for it. I think we all popped for it. It was Trent 7. We didn't know how much of a cancer he was going to be in the months leading up to the time he was around. We didn't. But we seen it. We seen it amidst the John Moxley saga. Trent made it about himself. Well, I can say it the Wolves show. Put me against Sam. There was never a scenario in which Sam shouldn't have walked into Scrapper against Amari with his belt. He could have had a belt versus belt, a title versus title. No, let's give it to Trent 7. Let's just fuck that NLW title back to obscurity, because you don't give a fuck who holds it. Like, I'd be the first to say it. Was I happy when he came back? Yes. Am I happy now? No, because of the shit he's pulled. He's pulled more shit out with crack than a dirty copper has when he's trying to cover up a crime. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, how many lives does this man have? Because he's not a cat. Because he's gone through 9 lives and still came back. Like, what do we have to do? Like, what do we have to do?
Yeah, but
we have to show up his fucking force and boom.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, Tony, right? It's like everyone was happy for Trent to come back. Anybody who was being an OTT before, who tried to make a name for themselves, would be happy. Like, if Toilet Bait or Pete Dunne was to come back into OTT, he ever got released, they would be probably back with welcome arms. But what's not to say that people like that, who have been in OTT before and come back, would have that attitude? They think they're better than the promotion, because you're going to get that. This is different now. Since the return of the fans since COVID, we've gotten more Irish talent coming in, being champions, making a name for themselves. You had your Sammy Days, you have your Jays, you have everybody else like that. And then, these people who used to be in OTT are coming back and we love them, but they're different people now. These aren't people who tried to make a name for themselves like they did before. These are people who are big-headed, who think they can get wherever they want. So is this not a warning for, probably in the future, that this is not going to probably be the last time we can have another Trent 7?
Yeah.
Think about it. Because you say now, it was a brilliant moment. But what, just for example, right? Let's say Pete Dunne came out in the weekend and everyone was happy. The back of your mind now is going to be like, is he really here for OTT? Or is he here because he wants a fucking paycheck?
Yeah.
Martin,
I'm going to hand this over to you. Do you have your say on this? And then we'll get a rough idea of who we think is going to actually walk out as with the OTT championship.
Oh, lovely. You have it. Perfect. I was going to say, I need props. 1, your belt.
Oh.
A scarf. or whatever the fuck towel, whatever.
Oh, scarf suit. Only's got to
Which,
be
by the way, I'd
triggered.
let people know. I bought this when he wasn't a dickhead. So, one second, I'm gonna do exactly what Rob's done there. Yeah, there you go, Rob.
Wipe out your ash.
I probably will afterwards. So,
look, it's expensive toilet paper.
Oh, trust.
That's a fucking detail.
Up until today, up until the promo went out today, I was very much Trent cannot win this match. Trent cannot win this fucking match. If Trent wins this match, I'm gonna fucking be so pissed off. And that promo came out, and I just got to thinking, what if Trent wins? Holy!
You're the fourth person to get slapped.
Fuck!
You won't be on the Weekly Controversies anymore, Tom.
What if Trent wins? The fucking place would erupt. It will be, get Trent fucking out of here. Get him to a fucking hotel now. Get him out of here.
Coincidentally, the Red Cow Hotel is just across the road.
So, we're going into this. Sam, Jay, Trent. To me, as I fucking hate to say it, he deserves the win, but Jay's not winning. I want that man to be the world champion, but I just don't see it happening this year. Sam has been just on. He's had such bad luck. Sam has not had a bad reign by any means. Sam has had a decent championship run, but Sam hasn't main evented a Dublin show since August. Fair enough, he's main evented Belfast shows, probably Wolverhampton. I actually I don't think so, because we had the Mox main event, and this was supposed to be the first one. Since Sam and O'Mara, I haven't felt, this could be this could go either way. This could be Sam loses, Sam wins. It's always been, well, Sam's going to win that. The O'Mara stuff happened, we finally get to Sam Charlie, which that fucking, oh my god, I was so excited for that in Dublin. It was going to be amazing. And it's put to Belfast. Which, no disrespect.
That was B Hill's fault.
No disrespect.
That was my fault, I asked for it.
I was happy.
I wasn't, because I was so excited to see that match.
Half the the left wasn't happy.
I was so happy to see that match. Then to be told, yeah, it's going to happen in Belfast, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Because that match deserved. It was a massive fucking moment. Charlie's cashing in on Sam. We didn't fucking, we thought, imagine, no one fucking would have said, oh yeah, he will cash in on Sam. He fucking did it. It was the biggest thing. Here you go, Belfast. Smaller crowd, big matchup. It deflated the whole thing for me. Then, Trent 7. You're going to get Sam and Trent in December. We don't get it. You're going to get Sam and Trent at the Rumble. You don't get it. You're going to get Sam and Trent in Wolverhampton. And as I found out today, we're not going to get it. By the way, that's all kayfabe. I knew all this was happening.
Don't ruin it.
That's sick.
It's still real to me, damn it. So, with all this, with Trent pulling out a show after show after show, we all hate Trent, right? We all hate Trent. Like ask this question.
I mean, I think he's a Tory. He's just a walking Tory. So
everyone, no one's looking for Trent to win, because we all know Trent wins. Then I think Trent should win. And you know why? And Rob, I'm gonna, when you see this scope, that drops. Trent 7 goes on to win the OTT World Championship. 1. The place goes mad. Everyone's pissed off. What the fuck are you doing, Joe? Giving the fucking belt to the guy we can't fucking have here every week.
And if anyone knows security wherever you can get the Trent, it's not a good idea.
That's what. Get him the fuck out of there. Get him the fuck out of there. Celebrate in the ring. I guarantee you. Because did you guys drink it the last time they were there? Are you allowed bottles, or did they give you the plastic cups?
I tend not to drink because I enjoy the rest of the while I'm not drunk.
Was anyone? No, I can't remember.
Wasn't like that local rumble.
It was plastic cups.
Plastic cups. If it's
plastic cups, yeah.
If it's plastic cups, straight away, it's gonna fucking rain plastic cups. That's going to be a fucking sight to see. Trent Seven is the champion now. Do you know what that means? Bye-bye. There's the championship gone. This is how I would book this shit. Give the fucking belt to Trent. Because it's going to piss us all off. And do you know what that's going to do? Trent Seven then. If I was Trent and I was fucking Joe. Trent, I want you everywhere. TNA, wherever the fuck you go. If you could bring that title, do a quick fucking video. What's up, guys? Here at fucking TNA, No Surrender, whatever fucking pay-per-view it is this month, with the OTT World Championship, not defending it in Ireland. You know why? Because you're a bunch of fucking pricks who don't deserve your title. For all this shit you've been saying to me. What's that gonna do? Piss us off. We're getting show after show after show. No World fucking Championship. And you're just getting pissed off and pissed. Where the fuck is our... Of course he's gone and done this fucking shit again. The whole time he's not there, do them videos. This is where you build up Barry. Everyone on the roster, tell him, Barry, you can't fucking do this. You cannot fucking... You've got the weight of Ireland. You've got the weight of OTT. I don't believe you can do it. And Barry is fucking proving people wrong every fucking show. Which the last show, whenever scrap happens, the last show, it's Jay. Jay is saying, you're a fucking joke. I've been saying it for fucking, over a year. Since you came back, you're a joke. I lost because of a technicality or whatever. I know I could beat Trent Seven. You fucking can. Jay, Barry, winner gets Trent. Barry puts his spot on the line. Barry wins. That's it. There's the moment. Jay, looking across them, shakes his hand. You can fucking do it. After that, it's fucking, everyone going up. Barry, telling Barry, you've got this. You can do this, everything. Again, the last promo with Sam. Again, Barry, you have the weight of Ireland, the weight of OTT. You have to bring this fucking championship home. Not just for us, but for all those fucking fans out there who are deprived of the OTT World Championship. Barry instantly, because we're all going, Barry has to fucking win this. The title needs to come home. Title needs to fucking come home. Barry instantly is no longer fucking babyface. He's ultra fucking babyface, because now you want him to win. You so badly you want him to win. Go into Scrapper. Trent Seven comes back finally with the fucking championship. Don't book him from Wolverhampton. Do not book him for Wolverhampton. In fact, maybe do. Put him against fucking Sam or something. He goes over. But Dublin, Trent comes out. Don't fucking play his music. Do you know why? Because the place is gonna fucking boo the shit out of him. Because he's got the fucking title that we have been deprived of for fucking whenever, how many months it's been. Trent comes out, Barry comes out, massive fucking roar, match goes on, you're fucking invested, because what if Barry doesn't win? How much is this going to be a Brock Lesnar situation where we don't have the fucking belt for a year? Trent's done that before, so it could happen. But the payoff in the end is Barry goes over, and not only are you popping because of the fact, one, Barry fucking won, Barry's the OTT champion, got his fucking moment. But the fucking title is back where it belongs. That is better than anything they could do with Barry versus Sam right now. That is better than anything they could do with Barry versus Jay right now. Because Barry, we've had it. We've done it. Realistically right now, there's no reason Sam to be pissed at him. Jay, we've done that. We've gone as far as we can go with that. Do this story... The whole time, Barry being Barry, doing little jokes to Sam, oh yeah, brought this back, beat the guy you couldn't beat, yep. Doing his stupid fucking jokes. That's why Sam fucking turns. That's how we get Sam versus Barry. It's a little bit of a long-term fucking story. I think that's better than anything that could possibly be booked right now. And that's my 2 cents on it.
Martin,
let me throw a wrench into the wall.
But I want to jump in before Tony does, because it literally is. I would sit here all day and listen to that, because that, for a Barry fan point of view, it's fucking amazing what you put out there, because it would be longevity as well, as you said. Imagine if they did do that with Trent winning, we would hate it. But it's what they're doing now with the WWE with the bloodline. You know, they want to try and save WWE from the bloodline. We are trying to save OTT from Trent Seven, but he's currently the
Excuse me,
champion.
WWE doesn't
He's
need to be
not turning up.
safe in the bloodline.
No, but listen, right? So here's what I'm trying to say here, though. When you're like, I love that, but as well, like you said, they could probably do Jay, but they could do Sammy for that spot too. Sammy probably wants that spot back too, and then because you are right. Imagine if he fucking won it, how the whole stadium would erupt. It'd be one of the biggest reactions in Irish OTT wrestling history. It'd be amazing. It'd be one of the moments of 2024. Not even just for me, but for everybody else. Because at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want now about Barry, how he doesn't deserve to be a world champion. He's not. He's a comedy wrestler. But at the end of the day, he's picked as the fucking local Rumble winner. So there's like you have to build a story, and that's probably the way that they could do it if Trent wins. You know, I don't think personally he will win, but if Trent wins, that's a perfect way to go about it.
And the thing is, you're getting two stories out of it. You're getting the Trent story, the Barry story, and then that's how we get to Sam. That's how we get to Sam is because like logically, just think like why how does Sam and Barry happen? Like everyone's
exactly,
like, oh,
true.
but the history. With the history that Sam retired him, so what? Barry's going to be the heel in this? He can't. He cannot be the heel in this. And Sam has no reason to be pissed at him at the moment. Zero. Oh, you won the Rumble. Like, yeah, they could do a friendly match. Barry will get the pop when he wins, but the pop for saving OTT plus Barry getting his moment would be bigger than the pop of him actually just winning the belt. Like, think back to Sam beating Omari. It would be that louder. People are going to jump out of their fucking chairs and everything. Do you know? So, and things.
That's only because Barry told us to.
Yeah, exactly. But even you said there, it doesn't have to be Jay. It could be Sam. Sam could be that last obstacle. Maybe Sam is like, I want redemption. I need your spot. He beats him. Do you know, I beat you, and I beat the guy you could never beat. Yep. Do you know?
Nope. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. And it is that he could probably get that big win over Sam, and then it's like, right, Sam says to him, yeah, you are the one to do it. You are the one to save OTT from that arsehole. You are absolutely correct. Because, like, if this was even Jay, it'd be the same thing. You could still do it with any Rumble winner, you know? It literally could be anyone, but they just pick Barry. But in a way, Barry's being in the mingle of all of this. He is literally in the middle of everything that's going on because he's picked as the winner. He is in the middle of it. And he could go to any direction, no matter who's the winner. He is going to that direction either way. And they have to build that story going into Scrap-A-Mania. But if nobody likes it or not, that's the way they have to do it now anyway.
And look, like, I know, realistically, you look at it, okay? I know what that Tony's going to say, that Barry cannot fucking draw. Barry is the most...
I agree. I don't agree.
I do not care for the Be Cool character. I like Emmett, Carmore, the biggest Be Cool fans. I don't care for too much. Do you know? I don't. But he's the most over. He is the most popular. Your biggest show is getting the biggest reaction you possibly can. That's it right there. Right, like literally just on a silver fucking platter. I know, like, obviously, there's no fucking listen to this going, oh, that's a good idea. We'll do that instead because the show's happened. The show's 24 hours away. But that to me, I've not been that excited fucking fantasy booking something since fucking since Barry, my idea of Barry turning on, like, breaking Sam down one by one and revealing himself as this mastermind to get back at Sam for retiring him. So,
yeah.
But Tony, I know you were waiting to get your opinion in there.
I wanted to throw a wrench into your whole story because it was a beautifully told story. And it could have a good payoff. But the build up to that match and the payoff it could have means nothing. The Joe gets a call 24 hours beforehand with Trent saying he's not going to make the flight.
But this is what he does. He does exactly what he did with Walter. Commit to me that this one date you will be there. And I'll give it to you. But you have to commit. If he commits, that's fine. Like with Walter, it was, can you promise me you will be there to defend the title? I will. Perfect. Because you only need Trent for one date. That's Scrapper Dublin. That's the only place you need him for.
Mm-hmm.
You can pull out of every
Yeah,
other
but Trent
show.
has commitment issues.
You can pull out of every other show. But Scrapper Dublin.
Why?
if it's show up, or we're stripping you of the title. Don't care. You don't defend it. We're taking the fucking title back. We will put on Sam versus Barry. Winner gets the vacated title if you don't show up. You will not be our champion. You will not be back. Because I know one of the things you said earlier on was Eddie Kingston not being welcome back. He's reversed that now and said he would potentially book him, but it would take a bit to get him. So if like Joe does a Walter and goes, if you promise me, if you commit to this, I will give you the title. Then it's a done deal right there. But Trent says, oh, I don't know, TNA, they might call. Right, you're not getting the belt. That's literally all he has to do.
See, my issue with your whole story is I've been in the Irish wrestling scene since like 2012, 2013. I was around when B. Kill was a cross-dresser and that was his gimmick. And for the nearly 12 years I've watched B wrestle, I have not seen him do a serious gimmick. So if you want me to believe that B. Kill could be the man that two of the top stars in OTT couldn't, then you need to have B. Kill change his gimmick completely.
The thing is,
you need to overhaul B. Kill and make him a serious wrestler. Fuck away the comedy stuff. Prove to me you can be serious. Prove to me you can draw. Because I was there when the venue emptied after Moxley's entrance because nobody wanted to see Moxley and B. Kill.
See, I don't remember
That's Joe's fault at the time.
If B. Kill could not draw with a megastar like John Moxley, what fucking hope has B got with drawing with Trent fucking Seven?
I want to remind you as well that the people that left could have been people going for buses and shit, because it was the same shit with Galacini told this story, that the amount of people that left the Elite one because they got their entrances and oh fuck, right, gotta make that bus.
Yeah, but the difference with the Elite one was the Elite one went past midnight. It wasn't even 7 o'clock when B. Kill made his entrance. There was no two of people leaving, other than the fact that they didn't give a fuck about B. Kill and John Moxley because B. Kill's not a draw.
But as well, don't forget as well.
I love the stuff B. Kill does. I love the stuff B. Kill does. But I have to be realistic here. If I'm booking the show, I need the person that's booking to draw. And I just don't think B. Kill could do it on his own.
I think he could. I think it's, as well, don't forget the rugby was on that night. I'm not going to say who, but the person beside me was saying, oh, with this match, hurry on so I can go watch the rugby. So the people probably left for that as well. I think Barry could, and as well, if you give him the title for one, for the next show to do the Sam payoff, or like 2 shows, just to do the Sam payoff, that's it. Just go from there then. He literally has the belt for 1 or 2 shows, Sam gets it back. Just book it like that. But I think he could.
No, but like Tony's saying he's not a draw, and you're saying you love him, but it's like, don't be speaking for everybody else. Speak for what you think. If you think like if you were to go for Trent on Saturday, and then it's going to be Trent and Barry, then you should be like, Barry's going to win. Like, I'd love him to win. It'd be great for OTT. He shouldn't be. I can't say that though. Like, Trent shouldn't be the champion. But you saying he's not a draw because of what happened the one night against Trent when Joe booked a show early, which I think should never happen again, over something that he wasn't even sure was going to happen in terms of rugby.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not Barry's fault. It's not Mox's fault. It's just the way the time was, and nobody wanted to stay for the reasons of they could be doing things that are, important, and like that. And like, I think you don't even understand that if they were to do that Trent versus B Kill main event, that could probably get a lot of people interested to go, especially if they build it right, like what Martin done. If they were to build it right and they were to build it to a story where Barry has a brilliant chance to win and everybody believes he can, that could get people interested in wanting to go for that main event. So in a way, how is Barry not a draw? He's the main event and probably the one to save OTT in terms of the possible story.
As well, with
he's not a realistic world champion.
But even like the walking out thing, like, I would say the same when it came to LJ. My first OTT event was 8 year. As soon as Cardona was in that ring, that arena emptied. But LJ is a draw. We all know LJ is a draw. So that's like saying the same thing, because obviously then came the triple threat main event. Once Cardona was in the ring, it was like, all right, see you, bye. Saw Matt Cardona. People left. There's the wrestling fans, and then there's just the people who are just kind of there. Do that's the one bad thing every time we get to the big shows, is there's always people who are just there. They're there to see the big person once they've seen him. See, lads, but we have our dedicated fans who you could book fucking anything, and we're gonna be there. Do you know? I'd be excited to see.
Yeah, but that dedicated fan base is about 200 strong. That might cover a bit of ringside. But you won't get your loud pop with 200 people in the National Stadium.
It's definitely more than 200 strong. It's definitely more than 200 strong. But I think, look, it's a guessing game at the moment. What happens? Obviously, whatever, like what when this goes out, about 24 hours, if not more, we find out exactly what is going on, who is going on to hopefully Scrapper Mania, whenever the fuck that happens, or the next show as the OTT World Champion. But for me, the only story that I would give a rat's ass about, because Jay, we've done that. Sam, there's nothing there at the moment. There isn't. You cannot have Sam Barry go in both babyface for the world title. There's no reason for Sam to turn on Barry unless they do something in Belfast, which then is still stupid. Oh, Barry cost me the tag titles. I'm so mad. I got this world title though, but those tag titles would have been great. No. That is just lazy, like just booking. The Trent thing, I think, is the most exciting thing I've come up with in fucking ages. And I would just love to see it play out.
Yeah. No, I get like Martin's story if Trent wins. I'm personally gonna go with Sam. I would not like to see Trent win that belt. It would be just horrible. It would be brilliant for the payoff that Barry will win. But I think with what I've seen from the draw last year, I'd have Sam win, and I know it might sound stupid to you, but it would have a way of Barry getting kicked out. But then I feel like that'll build up Barry then for Scrapper to, like the same thing with Trent, not like save OTT, but kind of take down the draw. Because the draw will probably turn heel again. He'll probably say that like Barry was making the show the draw looked weak with Barry, and all these different things. But then Barry has nobody else but himself as well. And he could probably be the one to dethrone Sam and take the belt off him. Now, I know he probably won't have a title run like Sam's. It'll probably be like a show or two before he drops it then again. But I think for the story that I would like to see go, I'd like to see Sam win, turn heel again to kick Barry out the draw, and then I'd love to see B kill then to dethrone Sam at Scrapper Mania.
The only reason I wouldn't do that is because it contradicts everything they've done before. Especially because Jay is very much like me and Tony. Barry's not in the draw. Barry's not in the draw. You know, Jay's doing this match now because he was so mad at Barry for fucking up the tag titles. He opened his mouth to Sam, and Sam got pissed. So I just think that just contradicts everything. So I'm just like, there's nothing there. But like, again, that's a solid fucking story to go with.
You could book a triple threat and have Jay come in as the heel.
I wouldn't even.
Because they're doing that whole triangle thing anyway.
I would never have booked, if I was Joe. Well, to be fair, like we don't know when Scrapper's going to happen. Say, let's in a different world, Scrapper is April 20th. Obviously, it's not, but it was, and you're booking Jay Sam now. Pointless to me because Jay had his shot. I think this goes like Jay has at least another year of building to go.
Would Jay have got a shot at this gap where the Scrapper was still going ahead April 20th?
Yeah, 100%. That was definitely the plan. 100% that was the plan.
You can't say 100% that was the plan.
I mean, anything that doesn't involve Trent 7 is 100% the plan.
We all agree that it's 100% the way forward, but it's not 100% certainty.
It's a 50-50 when he's involved. Do you know what? No, sorry, it's a 90-10.
Like I said, I like the story you pitched. Prove to me B-Kill can be a main event player. Prove to me he can show up and out-wrestle Trent 7 and prove to me that he's a world champion. Well, then there you go. Case dismissed, I win.
Here's the thing.
You can't walk in to a title match and do just to get over with the crowd against Trent 7. And let me read it out. My dad's going to come in and shoot me now in a minute.
Orange Cassidy is not like world championship level, but like Orange Cassidy is like one of the fucking.
That's a good shout, Orange Cassidy. True.
They gave him a mid card, not a world title.
Yeah, but still,
I'm happy with B taking the GN title.
There is no doubt in my mind Orange Cassidy will be an AEW world champion. Not to get into that because Karma will later join this call and tell me to shut the fuck up and stop talking about 25.
If that's the way you're going, that Santino should have won the 2011 Rumble and R-Truth should be in the main event of WrestleMania.
What do you mean? Santina definitely should have fucking won. Santina should have been the fucking Divas champion. In fact, Santina should have won. What was it, 2020?
Yeah.
Was
2019, wasn't it?
I don't know. Whatever Rumble that Santina came out in, Santina should have won it. And don't take that seriously if you're like one of them fucking hard diva stands.
Hardcore fans.
Do not take that seriously. I do not mean that at all. However, I did.
China should have won the men's Rumble.
James Ellsworth should have remained the first winner of the women's Money in the Bank.
Exactly.
But no, as I said, 24 hours away from the most unpredictable match since. What would you say was your last unpredictable match in OTT? Mine was Charlie versus Sam.
Unless you greenlight me to say his name, I can't.
No.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that.
Well, then I can't.
We'll just go with that.
Match that comes close to that match.
We'll just say that match. But Sam Charlie for me,
match.
that was unpredictable as hell. I didn't. Well, until I got to Belfast, and I was like, yeah, there's no way Charlie takes in Belfast. So, it's interesting. We're all excited. You know, we haven't been this excited in a while about a fucking world title match. So, Dublin's gonna be fun, and Belfast is gonna be even bigger. You know, especially when you're going to the next night and it's Sam and Barry as a team. Are we going in with Sam and Barry, two guys walking in with nothing, or are we walking in with Sam and Barry, the world champion and the number one contender?
But we never actually got Tony's predictions, actually. Who do you think's going to win?
I actually said it at the start. The snake is always on top. Sammy D is winning.
Alright, he's not fucking Rhea Ripley.
And you want to miss that, right? Go fuck yourself.
To be honest, it's almost too hard to call an actual winner. Like my heart's saying Sammy or Jay, either one of them, but my head's saying Trent because of the story. But the same, I can't see how they can do a proper decent story going forward if you're having Sam going forward as the champion with the how big of a heel that Trent's going into this match. And like Martin said, like him walking out at Dublin show as the OTT champion, the place would just go absolute nuts, and not in a good way. But it would give that, that moment, for OTT, even especially when you're watching it back again, that moment, that historic moment of, a non-Irish champion basically walking out with their gold and not coming back with it for a number of months.
Can I just say as well, because like Jamie kind of said it earlier on, when are we going to get a moment like this, not only with Trent Seven, but in OTT again, where someone is so hated because they refuse to show up to work? When are you going to get that again?
You're not. Well,
I don't think it'd be the first time, to be honest with you. I think if there's going to be more imports coming in and thinking that they're back home in OTT, I just feel like with the way that Trent's gone about things now, and if there do more people coming about and thinking they're big-headed, do whatever they want, there's not going to be just one Trent Seven. There's probably going to be many of them that probably think that they should be like OTT champion because of who they are.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is too, I mean, if Trent leaves with the OTT championship and the fact that he, say goes on to TNA, even if he's not holding the belt or whatever, he's still doing promos over in America, with the belt, which we're not going to see until he decides to show up whenever he wants to show up. And do you know what I mean? And that's, as I say, Martin's point, exactly why he thinks, and it's put in my mind as to why I think now that he's going to win it.
Yeah, but what I was going to say as well, like, I know Trent for a fucking fact, right? Because I don't want to sound stupid, but didn't he not have his tail with the OTT logo on an AEW show or a taping? Yeah. He thinks like he's just promoting OTT no matter what. But if he really cared, as what he said, if he goes to a TNA show, bring the belt and actually represent OTT. If he doesn't, he clearly doesn't give a fuck. He clearly doesn't give a fuck. And he'll never give a fuck.
And that makes you hate him more. But the thing is, like,
not that I hate him, I just think I slag him saying he's a walk authority, even though he is from a place where it's full of walk authorities. But he's just disrespecting OTT. And there's just no fucking need for it.
Look, we're coming up on the time, but I'm just gonna say, I just want to say one last thing. Like, it's not like we're never going to see the belt ever again. Fucking Rob goes to every show with the fucking thing, so like we'll see it around his race at least.
At least you'll see it more than you'll see Trent, that's for sure.
Exactly. Rob be more of a fucking champ than Trent.
Imagine he brought the belt with him. That actually would be great. It's like, oh, there's the belt, everyone.
Lads, I found it. But listen, we are coming.
Let me put it into perspective for you. Big Dan had to travel from Florida to get to ODT, and he hasn't missed the show. Trent has a 30-minute flight, and he can't be bothered.
And look, he's not even going to be in Wolves. I'm going to be in Wolves.
Bring that belt biscuit and shoot up on my outside the hangar.
Right.
Swear to God.
Since we're actually coming up to the end, actually, does anyone else want to add anything before we wrap up?
I want to add something, but it's not ODT related.
Go on.
Yeah, sure.
Because it is indeed a very big weekend, and I feel if I didn't put this in the podcast, I'd be slandered and slammed. It's also the last weekend we will ever see Sting wrestle.
Yes.
Oh.
Revolution, Sunday night, Sting and Derby against the Bucks. Sting's final match.
It's crazy how quick that's come up.
Now, is it his final match, the way like Ric Flair said it's his final match?
No, this is it.
But Sting's not Ric Flair. Sting's a Christian and doesn't do all the bad stuff Ric Flair does.
Those woo wings really fucking hit. But right.
You have Sting win, you have the Bucks win. I guess you have to tune in, and I'm off Monday, so I get to tune in on Sunday night and see after I get back from Belfast.
I might depend. I don't know. There's nothing on that pay-per-view that really kind of goes, oh, I have to. I know Sting's last.
I was looking forward to the triple threat, but now it's the one-on-one because Sting broke his ankle.
Well, Ospreay, and that'd be it.
If Ospreay's on the card,
that was a weird match. That was.
Which match?
The Ospreay and I can't pronounce the lad's name.
Oh, Takeshita. Yeah.
Takeshita, that lad. I thought they were both in the faction.
They are, and the whole story is we can't find someone on the level of both these guys, so we looked within the family, and here we go. I'm just like, Ospreay shouldn't be in that anyways. Just do United Empire, Mr. Gold, because we've got 2 minutes left before I cut us off the air.
Yes. So as I say, want to say thanks for joining us for this week. I say we might get cancelled, but if we don't get cancelled,
before you do that, Tony, what's the socials?
The socials are on Instagram. It's Weekly Controversies. You can find us on Twitter as part of the FiveMarks Twitter. Our stuff is uploaded to Spotify and wherever podcasts are found. And if you want to see our beautiful faces, we upload video to the FiveMarks YouTube channel.
And I was going to say as well, if you're trying to find them on Spotify, the FiveMarks Weekly Controversies. It doesn't get uploaded to the same channel. It's the FiveMarks Weekly Controversies on Spotify. So
he has to explain this every week. It's so funny.
Yeah.
No, not that thing. That people actually can't, like, they look up either Weekly Controversies or they just expect it to be on the FiveMarks Spotify. It's like, no, there's a separate thing to keep the episodes separately so you're not getting confused. So check it out, Spotify, FiveMarks Weekly Controversies. That's how you find it.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm sorry for the interruption. Please continue to take us home.
Yeah. So as I say, thanks for joining us for this week. As I say, we might get cancelled. If we don't get cancelled, we are here every Friday, 6 p.m. GMT for more Weekly Controversies. Check out, as I say, Instagram, Weekly Controversies, on the YouTube page, on the FiveMarks page, and where you get all your podcasts. I have been Rob. This has been Jay, Tony, and Martin. And this has been the Weekly Controversies. And let's say let's make it cancelled. And that is this for another week.